Straight ahead on OC News, a smoking ban on campus has many students angry. Find out what students have to say.
And the women's volleyball team is off to a rocky start. We'll have the latest sports news. OC News starts right now. Hello and welcome to OC News. I'm Cyrus Palisman.
And I'm Monique Gonzalez. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students here at Cal State Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton is the first CSUF campus to be smoke-free. Yes, that means no smoking of any kind anywhere on campus. While many non-smokers are applauding the ban, those who do smoke are not too happy. That's because they must travel off campus to light up. Our own Garshpal Segna is here with the latest.
The smoking ban didn't seem too controversial at first, but I was surprised to find out how many students are upset, even angry at the change. The directive took effect August 1st of this year.
For the students of Cal State Fullerton, things have seemed to settle down since the campus became a smoke-free university. $116,000 have been allocated to remove ashtrays, old sign, and purchase of new signs. The new law prohibits smoking all interior and exterior campus areas, even outdoor areas owned, leased, and rented by the university. Smoking is, however, allowed on the parameters of the campus, such as sidewalks. Dean of Students Tanatsan Osaguera told the Daily Titan, "It's a free choice, but on this campus we're saying we want our students to think about the health choices for everyone, and so what's best for everyone is this, that we move in the same direction as the state in regards to having all of our areas be smoke-free." Not everyone believes that the university is taking the right approach with this new law. Senior Boris Alvarado believes there's a win-win situation for both sides.
I feel like there should be a designated smoker zone. I feel like that's huge. I understand the whole non-smoke-free campus, but if you think about it, like if there's a lot of students that still smoke, they have to go outside of campus to the sides and go out for a cigarette.
According to the article, campus police will not cite violators for this law. Instead, the university will lead on the CSUF community to facilitate a smoke-free atmosphere. Theater student Brianna Gattuso wishes the school didn't take a drastic approach against smoking.
It made me want a cigarette, like right then and there, because I don't know, just seeing that you aren't allowed to do something, it makes you want it even more psychologically.
As the university tries to make this law the norm, for some students, it's going to take some time getting used to.
And that was your guys' smoking news. Back to you guys.
There is no fine associated with breaking the ban. It's really up to students and staff to keep each other accountable.
At least 6 people have been killed in the collision between a passenger train and a bus in Canada's capital, Ottawa. The front of the bus was ripped off in the crash, and some 30 people are in the hospital, 11 with serious injuries. It is Canada's worst rail accident since the train carrying crude oil derailed and exploded in Quebec town, killing 47 people. A man is facing at least 10 years in prison after acknowledging that he shot an assault rifle. That was the White House 2 years ago. Oscar Ortega Hernandez pleaded guilty Wednesday to 19 charges against him as a result of the November 2011 shooting. As part of a plea agreement, prosecutors will drop the remaining charges. That includes the most serious charge he faced, attempting to assassinate the president, which carried a potential life sentence, a judge sentencing for January.
A 14-year-old Georgia girl who was abducted from her home near Atlanta has been found alive, authorities said. Clayton County Police Sheriff Gregory Porter told reporters that Ivana Hope Perez was in good health and was being evaluated after being dropped off in corners roughly 20 miles east of Atlanta. Earlier, Clayton County Police said 2 suspects broke into Perez's home in Allenwood around 2 a.m. Tuesday morning, demanding money and jewelry. When Perez's mother, Maria Coro, told them she didn't have any, the suspects shot the family's dog and took Perez away. Suspects are in custody, said reporter, adding that investigators are looking at other suspects as well.
After the break, we'll have more on what's happening on what's campuses and the latest in entertainment.
This financial advisor is being accused of committing one of the largest investment frauds in the history of the United States.
I guess we're not going to Aspen. That's fine. You see, I like tennis balls. He likes insider trading. So he's going to jail and I'm going to a shelter. And no, they're not the same thing. Shelters are for good pets that want to be adopted. Jails are for criminals. I did nothing. Uh-oh. Okay, I stole a cheeseburger once on my dog.
Hey!
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Turning now to weather, we have had a beautiful day. We are expecting the weather to be cooled down a bit tonight with lows in the mid-60s in Fullerton. Tomorrow we can expect partly cloudy skies and the temps in the low 80s. And the rest of the week looking much of the same. Low 80s on and around CSUF. It's a perfect to enjoy activities outside.
Straight ahead on OC News, find out who's getting hitched in entertainment news. And the new video game is released, and it's getting rave reviews.
What if a disaster strikes without warning? What if life as you know it has completely turned on its head? What if everything familiar becomes anything but? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, it's up to you to be ready.
A smooth singing heartthrob got married over the weekend, and Ivana Wynn, a new Miss America, was crowned on Sunday. Ivana Wynn has your entertainment headlines.
That's right. An R&B singer finally put a ring on it, and the Miss America pageant is causing quite a stir. Take a look. John Legend is off the market, marrying his longtime girlfriend, Chrissy Teigen. The Grammy winner and the Sports Illustrated model have been together since 2007 and got engaged in 2011. The couple exchanged vows Saturday, surrounded by family and friends in Lake Como, Italy. But it's Blissville for Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, who won't be walking down the aisle. A rep for Cyrus confirms their engagement is off. The two were together for almost 4 years, and to show how serious the split, Cyrus is no longer following her ex-beau on Twitter. The couple got engaged in May of 2012 and won't be in slow motion, but Pamela Anderson will be running, this time in the New York City Marathon. Anderson is lacing up to raise money for the JP Haitian Relief Organization. The marathon is set for November 3rd.
Your new Miss America is Miss New York!
The glittering Miss America crown had barely rested on Miss New York's head before an onslaught of racist tweets flooded the internet. Nina Davuluri is the first Indian American woman to win the competition. People in New York waited on the backlash.
It's a shame that people are quick to throw out, comments like that.
New York is a melting pot, and, it's so diverse here.
She's American regardless. She could be white, blue, green.
24-year-old Davuluri from Syracuse competed on a platform of celebrating diversity through cultural competency. She is the second New Yorker to win the competition. A scary moment for Beyoncé in Brazil. During a concert in Sao Paulo, an overexcited fan nearly pulled the singer off the stage. Security quickly moved in, and in true Beyoncé fashion, she didn't miss a beat and the show went on. Pop singer Britney Spears is hitting the Vegas Strip. Spears tweeted her helicopter arrival Tuesday morning to Sin City, where tons of adoring fans awaited her arrival. She announced she will be doing a 2-year run at the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, performing her smash hits. The new show will be called Piece of Me, and tickets are on sale now. In TV news, season 17 of Dancing of the Stars premiered Monday. Glee star Amber Riley and partner Derek Huff cha-cha-cha their way to the top of the leaderboard, scoring triple nines. Disney star Corbin Blue tied in second place was saved by the Belle actress Elizabeth Berkley Lauren. It's official, Mad Men will be sticking around until 2015. The final season of the TV show that's attracted millions will be split into 2 parts. AMC confirmed the first 7 episodes will air in spring of next year. Then fans will have to go through Don Draper withdrawal waiting until 2015 to see the final episodes. And the 65th Primetime Emmy Awards is just 5 days away. This Sunday's Emmys Awards show will include special tributes for some beloved actors who died in the past year. 2 big-name stars who will be remembered are Sopranos star James Gandolfini and Glee actor Corey Monteith. Edie Falco, who played Gandolfini's on-screen wife for 8 years, will be involved in his tribute, and co-star Jane Lynch will present Monteith's tribute. The 65th Primetime Emmy Awards will air at 8 p.m. Eastern on CBS. I'm Ivana Nguyen for OC News. Back to Monique and Cyrus in the studio.
Grand Theft Auto V was released earlier this week, and publisher Take-Two Interactive announced Wednesday that the game produced $800 million in gross income in just 24 hours, which makes the game Take-Two's highest first-day retail sale in history. The game was also the most expensive video game ever made, with development and marketing budgets costing $265 million. The game shattered the previous single-day record sales, which set in November of 2012 with the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops, which made $500 million on its opening day. Not only did Grand Theft Auto V make $300 million more, but also made more money than Grand Theft Auto 4 and Black Ops 2 single-day sales combined. Analysts had predicted the game would make $1.4 million in the lifetime, and those numbers just might need to be adjusted after its booming opening day results.
Stick around, because after the break, we'll be looking at the latest in sports.
This financial advisor is being accused of committing one of the largest investment frauds in the history of the United States.
I guess we're not going to Aspen. That's fine. You see, I like tennis balls. He likes insider trading. So he's going to jail and I'm going to a shelter. And no, they're not the same thing. Shelters are for good pets that want to be adopted. Jails are for criminals. I've done nothing. Okay, I stole a cheeseburger once on my dog.
Hey!
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
What if a disaster strikes without warning? What if life as you know it has completely turned on its head? What if everything familiar becomes anything but? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, it's up to you to be ready.
Cal State Fullerton's women's golf team started their season, but as Ariel Tuchiyama tells us, their season is off to a difficult start.
Titan Women's Golf concluded their first tournament of the year yesterday, finishing 8th overall in the Minnesota Invitational. The Titans beat out Big West rival Long Beach State by only 1 stroke, with a final team score of 933, finishing 69 over par. The Titans were off to a rough start in round 1 on Monday, finishing at 318 strokes before turning it around for a 12-shot improvement in round 2 later that day. Yet it was junior Tisha Abrea who led the pack to their 8th place finish in the final round on Tuesday. Abrea shot just 2 over par in round 3 to lead her to another individual top 10 finish, the 10th of her career, by tying for individual 8th place in the tournament. The Titans will hit the road again, heading to Portland State on September 30th to compete in the Rose City Collegiate. Titan women's soccer began their journey to defend their 2012 Big West Championship. I got the chance to sit down with some of the team to get their thoughts on this season.
The Cal State Fullerton women's soccer team is trying to put together the pieces to another Big West Championship. The defending 2012 regular season champs are looking to their veterans to help lead the Titans on the field. Senior goalkeeper Lindsay Marisic, who has totaled 165 career saves so far, has described her leadership role from the net.
I think what I'm looking for is to help be a leader to the defense. You know, we have a pretty young back line, you know, other than Lauren Milano. But trying to be a leader on the field.
Yet, the Titans offense lost some strong goal scorers last year in Stacey Fox and Anne-Marie Tangora, but they do have some experienced veterans to help fill their shoes.
Yeah, you know, I think Nikki McCants as well as Christina Birkenrode are our two front runners right now, and those are the two that we're really leaning on for our goal production. We've had a slight injury to Rebecca Wilson, and so we'll look forward to her joining the team back on the field. And then obviously I think we have a group of players, and Erica Mazot, Jana Lee West, Summer Chavez, who have the opportunities and have obviously the potential to score a number of goals. And so
you honestly just have to work 100% the whole time, and you know the opportunity is going to come if it's meant to.
After winning the Big West regular season title last season, the Titans are not only looking to defend that, but to win the conference tournament as well, in hopes of leading them to their first NCAA postseason appearance since 2007.
Well, the good thing about the program is that we have so many players that have that shared experience in regards to how well we did last year, but at the end of it falling a bit short of what our ultimate goal was, which was playing in the NCAA tournament. And so that group of women, they have that shared experience, that little extra bit of motivation to understand that as good as things were last year, they could have been and will hopefully be this year just a little bit better.
In the beginning, like during training camp, we stressed accountability, responsibility, urgency when we're playing, like on the field, off the field. So I think those are huge characteristics that we can carry on from last year's team to this year's team.
With all the experience and motivation that this Titan team has, you can be sure to find them making a run for postseason.
Dodger baseball welcomed back outfielder Matt Kemp into the starting lineup last night for the first time since July 21st. Starting pitcher Zach Greinke and the Dodgers beat the NL West foe, the Arizona Diamondbacks, last night 9-2 at Chase Field.
Matt Kemp put the first runs on the board thanks to a deep double to left field, scoring Mark Ellis and Hanley Ramirez in the top of the first inning. Kemp returned from an ankle sprain that cost him 2 months of play, but came back on fire, finishing 4 for 4 on the night with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. Adrian Gonzalez adds to the Dodger lead in the top of the 3rd inning by hitting a 2-run shot to deep right field, his 21st of the season. Greinke picked up his 15th win by allowing only 2 runs on 6 hits in 6 innings pitched.
The Dodgers reduced their magic number to only 2, meaning they can clinch the NL West division title with a win tonight against the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers will be taking on right-handed pitcher Brandon McCarthy at Chase Field at 7 p.m. Pacific time. After taking down the Oakland A's 12-1 on Monday, the Angels were unable to do it back-to-back nights as the A's won in walk-off fashion Tuesday night.
The Angels jumped on the board first thanks to a 443-foot home run from Mike Trout in the top of the first inning. 9 feet shy of his home run he hit the previous night. Yet the A's answered right back later in the inning when Brandon Moss hits a ground rule double off of starting pitcher Garrett Reynolds to deep right field, scoring Coco Crisp from second base. The battle continues in the top of the 6th when Josh Reddick snags what the Halos were sure to be a rally starter. What a catch! As we take it into the bottom of the 9th, the A's load the bases for Josh Donaldson, who comes up with a clutch single to center field to end the ballgame.
The Angels and A's will conclude this series in Oakland today, as the A's are looking to get 1 win closer to clinching the AL West division title.
And finally tonight, the strange, the unusual. It's all part of our final story. CNN has more in this story. Take a look at the story.
Take a look at this, not for those that suffer from acrophobia. This 23-year-old Austrian certainly doesn't appear to have a fear of heights. He scaled this nearly 900-foot tower in China Sunday. Take a look at this, not for those that suffer from acrophobia. This 23-year-old Austrian certainly doesn't appear to have a fear of heights. He scaled this nearly 900-foot tower in China Sunday without a safety rope. And if that wasn't enough of an extreme thrill, once he got to the top, he jumped off the tower with a parachute. Who doesn't like pie? Joey Chestnut certainly likes the stuff. In fact, the professional eater holds the new world record for eating pie. Chestnut downed 13 apple pies in just 8 minutes at the Johnny Appleseed Festival in Ohio over the weekend. If you think you've seen Chestnut eat before, you have. He won his 7th consecutive Nathan's hot dog eating title this past 4th of July. Take a look at this, baseball fans. This Pittsburgh Pirates fan has an interesting way of showing his team spirit. He was riding high on a jetpack outside Three Rivers Stadium Sunday when the Pirates took on the Cubs. To the amazement of onlookers, not only did he wave the Jolly Roger as he walked on water, but he dipped and dove like a dolphin. For Take a Look at This, I'm Emily Schmidt.
That's it for us at OC News. Be sure to watch tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. for all the latest news on campus and in our community.
Have a good night. See you next time.